How's it going, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video, another challenge in my league. So what we're going to be doing in this video is an accepting every trade challenge with the 2016-2017 Golden State Warriors. Now, last time I did a video with these new rosters that I created, gamer tag in the description if you want to download my roster. Somebody commented, kind of letting me know like I shouldn't be doing like the 2016-2017 rebuilds, because once 2K17 drops, I really won't have anything to do, and that makes a lot of sense. So this is probably going to be like my last challenge slash rebuild on the new rosters. So comment down below some challenges you want to see with like the current day rosters, so the 2K16 rosters. But okay, of course everybody know that Kevin Durant was the newly acquired player to this team. So one thing I want to do is take off all untouchables, so Steph Curry can get traded and Kevin Durant. If you're new to this kind of concept, what we did is increase the trade frequency up to 100. So teams are going to be offering me trades left and right, and I gotta accept them all. Like, that's the one thing I have to do. No matter what the trade says, no matter what, I have to accept it. Now, the rosters that I'm using, like I said, are ones I made myself, which means like all the contracts up to date, the rookies are in the game. But I've been sick the past couple days, so I really haven't had the chance to do like the signings from like today and yesterday. I'm gonna get on that, but they shouldn't affect this video too much, just because the Warriors haven't signed anybody, and really no big names have signed anywhere. We got like small guys like Jared Jack signed somewhere today. I don't even remember where, but anyway, this team is not gonna look the same in a couple minutes. I also increased the cap just because I really didn't want this video to be like completely dry, meaning that like we didn't have the cap room to make trades, so teams weren't offering us anything. So I did increase the cap room a little bit just to make sure we get a lot of trades offered to us. So I'm gonna get to simming, and once the first trade comes, we'll see what it is. Alright, so the first trade finally comes. We're like 36-1, but this is going to change things up a lot because we're getting rid of Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson for the current 2016 pick from the Washington Wizards and Markieff Morris. So that is a huge loss for our team. You see, we're 36-1. I wouldn't be surprised if we call the L this very next game. So let's see if we do. Oh, never mind. Oh, second trade coming right under that. We're going to be getting rid of David West for CJ Miles. Oh, we're getting rid of our starting center too, and Zaza Pachulia, but you already know what we got to do. We got to accept them all. The guy that we just picked up, this guy, I really like this dude. Like, I've watched him in the summer league, like 1 or 2 games, and this guy's like an all-around player. I hope he makes the roster in Indiana, hopefully. Like, I mean, even if he doesn't make it in Indiana, I'm sure he'll get his NBA shot somewhere just because he's been playing so well. So, okay, so 2 trades back to back, another one. Oh, there it is. So Norman Powell and Patrick Patterson. That's a nice trade, but we are getting rid of that 2016 pick that we just got rid of, or got, because the Washington Wizards usually suck in 2K. So that pick is probably worth a lot, and that's why they're giving us Norman Powell and Patrick Patterson, but we're going to take it. So let me show you the roster right now after 3 trades. So we got Steph Curry, Norman Powell, Kevin Durant, Draymond Green, Markieff Morris, Iggy, Patrick Patterson, CJ Miles, Sean Livingston. Okay, so that's the team we're rolling with for now. I'll come back if there's more trades. Oh, we're also going to get rid of this trade deadline right here, actually, just because I want trades to be coming in no matter what. So trade deadline off. All right, so hopefully that'll go away soon. Oh, man, another big move. So we got rid of Klay Thompson. Now we're getting rid of Draymond Green. So Will Barton and Kenneth Faried come into the team. I like these 2 players a lot. Making up for Draymond Green, I don't know, man. In real life, would I like that trade? Don't think so. But in 2K, it may work out. We're putting in some depth to the team. So let's see what the new rotation's looking like now. That was just a couple minutes after the last couple trades, but we still don't have a center on the roster. So they got Markieff Morris playing center. Oh my God. But that's what we got to deal with for now. Unless we don't have a single center on the roster. I figured that maybe we had one somewhere down here in the reserves or anything, but we don't. So we're going to keep going. Hopefully this trade deadline goes away because I took it off. Hopefully it's not too late to take it off, because that would be tragic for the video. So let's see if it could. Okay, continue to sim. So we will be getting more trade offers, and we'll see the next one. Alright, so we didn't get offered any trades the end of that season. So LeBron James MVP, Rookie of the Year goes to Isaiah Whitehead. Okay, I mean, he's in Brooklyn. Not a lot of players there. I did think that Brooklyn was doing such a good job in the offseason, but they lost Tyler Johnson because the Miami Heat matched his contract because they lost Wade. But you know, this guy is there. And I don't think this is gonna happen in real life, but maybe. I don't know. I don't know much about him, but He almost averaged a double-double his rookie year, so he did good things. Brandon Knight, 6th man of the year. DeAndre Jordan, now part of the the Trailblazers, wins Defensive Player of the Year. Most improved, CJ McCollum, and Coach of the Year goes to us. So we got the 73-9 record again. We did finish with the best record in the league, I guess. I mean, I don't think the Cavs beat that. So we're just going to simulate the playoffs because I just figure we have all the pieces. We're going to win the championship no matter what, and we do. But that's not the end of the video. Just because it's the Warriors, I figured that we were going to win the championship this first year. We're going to keep going for 2 more seasons no matter what happens. So in the offseason, I'm not sure what I want to do. What I'm thinking about doing is going into the offseason, obviously, and like doing Trade Finder for my picks because I was going to draft anybody anyway. So I'm going to go Trade Finder and do like randomize my picks. So I'll show you in a second. But usually you get like 13 or something. Well, let's Trade Finder the 30th pick. So it's not going to be a lot of options. So 11, I'll close my eyes and stop in a couple seconds. So 3, 2, 1. And we're trading it for 2 second rounders. That's all I really can do. I think that's all we're gonna do. We got a lot of players unsigned, so free agency is gonna be cool. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do free agency because I'm kind of doing this on the fly, accepting every trade challenge. Yeah, I'll resign players. It doesn't make sense not to. So we're gonna simulate the rest of the draft. And then we're going to get into free agency. Of course, you got to bring back Steph Curry because he's like the only remaining player from this team, him and KD. So we definitely got to bring him back if we want to win another championship. Maybe we can go back-to-back with just KD and Steph. We'll see if that can really work out. So team and player option. Kevon Looney, we'll bring him back. And the guy that I was talking about early, Yang, we're going to bring him back. Chris Paul declined to split. So we're going to have some things on the market. I think that we probably have a solid amount of cap space because we traded Klay Thompson, traded Draymond Green, all these players. So I'm hoping that we have something. Of course, we try to bring back Steph Curry. Look, we bring back Steph Curry and we still got $36 million in cap space. I'm going to make things happen. Oh, wait, I'm not going to offer him no trade clause because that's part of the challenge, no trade challenge. But I figure if we offer him 4 years plus 1 with the max, he'll accept that. So Iggy, 33 years old, his overall is probably going to drop, but it's Iggy. He's been great for this team, so I'll try to bring him back. I'll give him like 8.5. That should be more than enough to bring him back to the team. Because a lot of people in the comment section always telling me how bad I am because I be lowballing players. But you don't really want to give up too much money. I'll give Patrick Patterson like 7. Sean Livingston, Ian Clark, all these guys can go because I want to see if I have enough to sign a nice big name. So after we sign Steph, we'll still have like 20 million in cap space. But I'm so scared, since he didn't accept it on day 1, I'm so scared he won't accept it at all. I'm not going to bring back Patrick Patterson. But I want to offer Russell Westbrook a contract there because one of these guys has to come to the team because we definitely cannot lose our star player. So let's see. Let me look at my roster. I know we don't have any centers at all, so that's one thing we definitely got to improve on. Shooting guard position looks all right. Small forward position locked down by KD and now Iggy. Power forward position is okay with Kenneth Faried and Kevon Looney and Markieff Morris. So really the big move is signing a center, but there's not great centers on the market. I could bring back Bogut, Cody Zeller. So I'll see what I can do. Nothing really spectacular going to happen unless we lose our best player. Or LeBron wants $41 million a year? What is Steph Curry? What did I offer Steph Curry? Oh my God, he's only 85% interested. Okay, so we may lose him. What about Russell? Okay, we're tied. Oh Lord, this is definitely gonna be one. So I'm gonna offer LeBron. The way I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna throw in the no trade clause and then take it off manually because we cannot afford to lose one of these players and not pick somebody else up. So I'm gonna offer that. Bring in another center. We'll be back. Alright guys, so this is what we had to do. We gave Steph as much as we could. but he left. Steph Curry left to join the Miami Heat. Him, Bosh, and Whiteside about to go crazy in the Eastern Conference this is like, okay, I've done a couple videos with these new rosters. Well, just one in the past, but I've done like off-camera stuff where I just had some fun. Steph Curry always leaves. I think I got to up his loyalty. Damn, look at all those hot spots. I think I got to up his loyalty because there's no way in real life, if the Golden State Warriors offer him that max, there's no way he leaves. But we bring LeBron to the team. He's just like KD with that if you can't beat him, join him mentality, I guess. But one of those players is going to have to go just because, I mean, it's a no trade or the accepting every trade challenge. So somebody's going to offer something for him. So now I'm just picking up random guards because we need to start him PG just because, I mean, our franchise player decides to leave us. Is this what the Warrior or the Thunder fans are feeling right now? It's got to be because I feel really shitty inside. So it's got to be that. So we're just going to offer just random players things. I don't even know if we're going to repeat now. I mean, we lost Steph Curry. I think I'm going to start like LeBron at power forward and then KD at small forward, obviously. All right, that's all we're going to do. Obviously, in those last couple signings, I wasn't doing too much. Like, I wasn't even thinking about who we were getting. But KD and LeBron dropped in overall. Norman Powell got better, which is cool. A lot of players got worse, but we do got two of the, I would say, top 3 players in the league still on this team. I would say it's, you know, LeBron, Steph, and then Kevin Durant. So let's go to training camp. Since I'm not really developing players, I don't know how I'm going to do this since really nobody on this roster is going to be here a long time just because of the challenge that we're doing. But Norman Powell, why not? Why not up it up a little bit more so he can get a little bit better? So let's see how they want the rotation to work out. What if they try to bring one of our star players off the bench just because they share a position? But I don't think 2K would do that. 2K's not that dumb. Yeah, there we go. So they have KD at the 4, LeBron at the 3. I do still think that this is a nice team that can win some games, even a championship. I mean, look at this. Look who we have on our team. Like, if these two guys teamed up, I don't even know what to say. But, of course, we're going to take them off untouchable because anybody can get traded in this challenge. So season number 2 is underway. All right, first trade was just a couple seconds later. So Zach Randolph is coming to the team and Zaza's coming back for Kentrell Beecham. So negotiate, of course, and then accept. So there we go. We're already 3-0. So like I said, this team is still good without Steph Curry, without Draymond Green, and without Klay Thompson. But let's see. I want one of our big name players to get traded. Honestly, I want that to happen just because I want to see what 2K thinks is equal. Oh, man. We're getting rid of Norman Powell. He was the young guy on the team, getting better and better every year. 1-year contract, $1 million. Great deal. But we're getting back 2 first-round picks that we can, I guess, use later, even though I'm not going to draft anybody. But there's another trade. I may just keep talking just because these trades seems like they're coming back to back. And I guess Norman Powell was a big part of that team because we lost 3 straight games after he got traded. But okay, I'm just going to come back once the next trade pops up. Tony Roden for Sean Kilpatrick, exchanging first-round picks, 1 for this year for 1 for next year. Trade going down, no, not a big one, I guess. Unless I think Tony Roden's actually our starting point guard, so maybe that's a big trade. Actually, I'll show you guys the rotation so you won't be guessing what's going on. Oh, KD's injured. Is it long-term? Let's see. Is KD injured long-term? I don't think so. It doesn't look like it. 1 or 2 weeks. No big deal. Will Barton is also injured, but this is the lineup for now until those guys come back. You got Donald Sloan, Sean Kilpatrick, LeBron James, Zach Randolph, and Bogut. Oh, you know what? I just realized something. I did offer LeBron the no-trade clause in his contract, so let me take that off so teams can actually talk to me about him. I'm glad I realized that because you guys would be in the comment sections telling me like you forgot to do this, but I didn't. So next trade's gonna come up real soon, I'm predicting, so we'll be back. Alright, so Iguodala's gotta go for JJ Barea and Chris Humphries. Marcellus Huertas gotta go. I never say his name right, but I like the way I sell it. I like the way I say it, so I'm gonna keep saying it that way. So JJ Barea is the new starting point guard. What is he averaging on the year? 8 in 26 minutes. I guess that's not terrible. I wouldn't know. What does he usually average? I couldn't tell you. But LeBron and KD carrying the load, as you can probably guess, both averaging over 24 points. And keep the Simmons going. All right, next trade, another small one. Markieff Morris from Nikola Mirotic. And we're picking up a 2nd-round pick. New rotation here. I know you guys are probably wondering how Steph Curry's doing in his new role in Miami, so I'll show you that now. Miami is 42 and 24, so they're doing really good. What is he averaging himself, though? Where is Sir Steph? he is averaging 22.6. So he's doing his thing, man. Still mad that he left us, but it is what it is, man. We're still doing our thing, first in the Eastern Conference or Western Conference, and we're gonna keep it going. A couple more games left for the season, get into the playoffs, and then get into the last and final season. All right, we're losing our starting center. Couple games before the playoffs start, but we're getting the first round pick. I don't like that too much, but it is what it is, man. We're gonna keep it going. Last couple games, I'll show you guys. Oh, another trade here. So Jason Smith, who is now, after we traded Bogan, our starting center, is going for Jared Jack this time. So I don't think we actually have a center on the roster anymore. Oh no, we got Zaza back? Okay, we got Zaza back apparently. So he's here. So no big deal. All right, we still have a center. But last two games, hopefully no trades go down on the date and number. Okay. LeBron James wins Most Valuable Player his first year in a Warriors jersey. Josh Jackson wins Rookie of the Year. Dennis Smith, Sixth Man of the Year, another rookie. Hassan Whiteside, Defensive Player of the Year. Jordan Mickey wins Most Improved. Okay. And of course, Steve Kerr, us, win Coach of the Year. Now here we go. Simming the entire playoffs. I don't know if anybody in the West can beat us, but I guess it's possible. Our team is not unstoppable, just like it is in real life. We get to the championship against the Hornets, and we beat them in 6. The Hornets were led by Kemba Walker, Luol Deng. All right, they didn't have any like stars, I guess, but they made it to the championship. Steph Curry got to the second round, but lost, and that's why he should have stayed in Oakland. But you know, I guess people need their own team. I don't know. I really don't know. But you see, Dirk retires, Jamal Crawford retires. So you got ISO Joe, Jay Crossover, Zach Randolph, who was on our team, retired. So a couple solid names retiring. So I think I'm gonna do Trade Finder again for our picks because I really don't want them. I never draft players to sign, especially we got a team like this where all of our picks are gonna be like late first rounders. Because I mean, we're not in the lottery because our team is just too good. Unless we acquired a pick. No, okay. 21st pick this year's draft. You know how we're gonna do it. We're gonna close my eyes. And actually no. I was thinking about trading somebody. Like Zaza's just gonna get he's gonna get worse and worse and worse. So Zaza in his first round pick, of course, like I said, I'm gonna close my eyes, go random, 15 possibilities, and we're gonna stop in a second. 3, 2, 1. So we pick up Amari Stoudemire and Thomas Robinson. I don't think that's any better than what we had, but that's part of the challenge, man. So let's do the same thing with JJ Barea and these late second round picks. Another old guy on the team. I would like to just trade them for nothing, but I don't think that's going to be an option. Ooh, I see Rudy Gobert there. So if we can make that trade happen, that'll be dope. Actually, yo, we got all these picks, and this is the last season. Let's do Trade Finder for him in first round picks, man. We can get better offers. That'll be dope. And then maybe we can get better than Rudy Gobert. So let's see, Dwight Howard, Gordon Dragic, something like this. Like these trades are good. Only 3 options though. I'm gonna go back to the second round picks because we have more options. I think we had 15. It was 11 or 15. I'll take either of those. Now it's only 4. Okay, I'm gonna figure out a way to trade JJ Barea and actually have some legitimate options. Because 4 or 3 is not really good. I would rather just keep them if we really do. Okay, here's 12. Okay, so we're gonna stop it in 3, 2, 1. Yo, Buddy Hield and Norris Cole, I'll take that. I'll take that for real. And let's try to flip Amari Stoudemire 2 first round picks. Try to get this team to go 3-peat, and then we'll be done. We'll be done with the video. So we got 3 options again. Actually, I'm gonna save these to the regular season and then trade them because I feel like we'll get a little bit more. 3 options is not enough for me to even try to take the chance. I mean, 1 out of 3, you know, that's not too high for anything. Or I guess it's really high is what I mean. So let's go rookie signings. Not going to sign that guy. Second round pick. Team options. Kevon Looney, Allen Williams. You guys can walk. Don't really care too much about you guys. Will Barton can stay because that's a steal contract for a guy of his caliber. Kevin Durant wants to stay. I was afraid that he was going to try to walk. He wants $42 million, yo. Oh, we're going to give it to him. And then I'm going to throw him the same deal I gave LeBron. Put in that no trade clause. We're going to take it out as soon as he accepts it. Just so we can keep him. And then we do have bird rights on Will Barton. So we can go over the cap. And hopefully those 2 decide to sign. And they do. And we really don't have any money to sign anybody else. Again, like I said, I'm going to take that no trade clause off. So I'm just actually going to have them refill the rest of the roster. I'm just going to sign a bunch of minimum players, which is fine. And then we're going to get to sim in some games. And hopefully year number 3, we can win another championship. So let me go to League Automation. Here we go. There should be something that says like fill contracts or some free agent pre-offers. Let's do all of this. Off-season free agent signing. Okay. So we're going to sim to training camp. And I guess we can see the roster then, see who they picked up. Because we were under the cap, or over the cap, because you guys always yell at me again, because I say things differently than you. Untapped potential won't really work. I guess I can put it on Buddy. He's still relatively young. Perimeter shooting, I give that to, I guess, LeBron. I mean, his perimeter shooting is pretty good. But it is what it is, and we're going to have to sign a bunch of minimum players. Well, we're going to have them do it because it doesn't matter to me too much. And we need 3 minimum players, which will be fine. They're probably going to sign a bunch of veteran dudes, like really, really old guys, like guys on the brink of death. Let's see who they sign. Kendrick Perkins, whoever the hell this guy is. And then this dude. So they didn't sign anybody special, of course. Really didn't have the money for that. Our team is actually looking really bad. If you take out, LeBron or KD, the rest of the team is really bad. But, trades will happen. We got a bunch of draft picks, so maybe teams are going to try to pry those away from us. We're going to go right to the end of the season. And once trades come, of course, I'll show you them all. All right, Lance Stephenson, welcome to the team. We're giving up Will Barton, one of my favorite players on our current team. And Trey Burke is coming for Jared Jack. I guess we get a little bit younger. Similar overall, so not a big trade, unless you consider getting rid of Will Barton a big trade for Lance Stephenson. Either way, we're still doing okay right now. Nikola Mirotic for Kosta Koufis in the first round pick. So they're giving us picks when we really want to be giving away picks. That's the way we want, but I decided not to do the trade finder thing just because I want every trade in this video, besides the couple I did in the offseason, to be them offering me rather than me offering other teams. So long as we make the playoffs, I feel like we still have a good enough team to win it all. Just because KD and LeBron in the same team, like, that's just crazy. Let's see how the next trade is. As soon as I say that, Chris Humphrey, bye-bye. Gerald Green, welcome. So it looks like we have a bunch of guards on this team now. Let's see. Well, the team's not looking bad. The team's not looking bad. We actually got a bunch of centers, but these 3 guys don't really count just because they're roster fillers. Again, back to the simulation game. Okay, this is a trade that's going down. Kendrick Perkins is no longer on the team. I'm sorry, K Perk, but you gotta go. I'm picking up this guy. A 53 overall player. Welcome to the team, Daryl Person. Exchanging first round picks, so I'm figuring their pick is worth a lot more than our pick because we just lost them overall. But neither of those guys are gonna play this season, so it doesn't really matter. So again, back to simulator. Another trade, getting rid of one of those roster fillers, but this time we're picking up a solid player. This is Aaron Harrison, who played for Kentucky a couple years ago. Went undrafted, as you can see, but he can actually score the ball pretty well. He's actually playing in Summer League right now for the Hornets. I've been watching a lot of Summer League balls, as you can tell. I recognize a lot of these guys' names. Because, players that don't make the roster, they still go get jobs, whether it be overseas in the D-League. So I like to look at those players because some of those players end up turning into quality NBA players down the line. For example, Tyler Johnson, Hassan Whiteside, Danny Green. Like, those guys went from D-League to NBA players. And here we go, another trade. Picking up Tim Hardaway Jr. for the last roster filler and the first round pick. I'll take that. So yeah, it's always good to watch Summer League, at least for me. Get to see the young guys play. Guys actually play hard. Like, they play hard because nothing's promised to them at that point. Granted, they're not as good as current NBA players, so they do turn the ball over a lot. There are a lot of missed shots, but the guys that really can play, you can definitely tell. You can definitely tell the guys they're going to have a good future. So I've watched a lot of them, especially as I mentioned earlier, I've been sick, so I've watched a lot of those games, not really leaving my room too much unless it's to walk my dog or anything, but I don't know if there's going to be any more trades in this video. I think that may have been the last trade of the video, and then we're going to get to the playoffs, and then we're going to wrap it up. And then again, of course, I'm always willing to do any challenge that you guys suggest, so be sure to suggest them down below. We just on a 6-game loser streak. Russell Westbrook wins MVP. This guy wins Rookie of the Year, somehow averaging 4 points a game. rookie class must have been terrible. He was the 7th overall. Terrible, man. He shot 28%, but he was the rookie of the year. 6-man, Thaddeus Young. Harry, oh my God, again with the name pronunciation. We're just going to call him Harry G, wins defensive player of the year. He's a power forward. Okay, I was going to say as a perimeter player, but he's not a perimeter player. Josh Jackson wins another award. I think he won rookie of the year last year. Yeah, rookie of the year. Monty Williams wins coach of the year as the coach of the OKC Thunder. So somehow OKC recovered and became a top team in the league. They are the top team in the league. Let's see who they picked up, man. Oh, LeBron's injured. Ooh, a cracked neck vertebrae. How did he do that? Oh my God, he must have been like skydiving or something. Like, that doesn't happen in the NBA game. It must have been like a freak accident, for real, a freak accident. Slipped on some ice, on a rollerblade or something. I don't know, but that does not happen in NBA games. So we lost our second or first best player, depending on who you ask. So this playoffs may not be great, but look, they stick to their guns, man. Russell and there's cancer, so they didn't do anything special, but they won games. So don't think this is going to be a championship season for us because, again, we lost our best player. And, we got swept by the up-and-coming Minnesota Timberwolves. And then they got swept by the Rockets. Oh, the Rockets win a championship. Okay. James Harden did his thing. I mean, not in this game, but I'm sure throughout the series he had to do his thing. And, again, the 76ers always making the playoffs within 3 seasons. If that's any sign of what's coming up, Philly fans are going to be real happy about what they got. But here we go. I'm guessing it is going to be James Harden. He averaged 20 points, 6 assists, 3.5 rebounds through the championship. But anyway, if you did enjoy the video, be sure to drop it a like. It's the King of the Fourth Quarter. Thanks so much for watching.